Here's something I want you to do for me. Use the remainder theorem to find the remainder of the following division. So the division is x cubed plus 2x squared minus 5x minus 6 divided by x plus 3. After that, divide the polynomials to verify. I'm going to verify that that is really the remainder. Now, is the divisor a factor of the dividend? Remember, the divisor is x plus 3. The dividend is x cubed plus 2x squared minus 5x minus 6. Is the x plus 3 a factor? And explain. So, you know, when you divide a number by a factor, what the remainder is. Alright? And then hence completely factorize the dividend. So you're going to use that method, whatever you are doing, to finish off factorizing x cubed plus 2x squared minus 5x minus 6. So it's a matter of factorizing this for the last part. So pause the video and go ahead and do it. Alright, good. You have paused the video and you completed everything. Let's discuss it. So here, you know, the remainder theorem, it says then this is divided by x plus 3. The remainder is going to be when you make x equal negative 3. You're going to make x equal negative 3. Alright? So when you do that, what do you get? Negative 3 cubed plus 2 times negative 3 squared minus 5 times negative 3 minus 6. Negative 3 cubed is negative 27. Then you have 2 times negative 3 squared. What's negative 3 squared? 3 3 is 9. It's going to be positive 9. 9 2s 18. So going to be plus 18. Negative 5 by negative 3 gives you positive 15 minus 6. So what do you get for that now? Negative 27. Alright, calculate it for me. It's going to be negative 27 plus 18 is negative 9 plus 15 is 6 minus 6 equal, we get 0. So equals 0. The remainder is 0. Alright. Now, we want to just do a division to verify. We could try the long division. So we have x plus 3 into x plus 3 into x cubed plus 2x squared minus 5x minus 6 gives you x into this goes x times that is x squared times x times that is x squared cubed plus 3x squared. When you subtract, you're going to get 2 minus 3 gives you negative 1. That's negative x squared. Bring down the negative 5x. X into negative x squared is going to be negative x. X times x give you negative x times x give you negative x squared minus 3x. So when you subtract, negative 5 minus negative 3 is negative 5 plus 3, which is negative 2, and that's x bring down the negative 6, then you have, so bring down the negative 6, you have x into negative 2x goes negative 2 times x is negative 2x, negative 2 times positive 3 is going to be negative 6. When you subtract these are the same thing, just so the remainder is 0. If you use synthetic division, then you see the factors, or the coefficients I should say, of the terms in the dividend are 1, x cubed, 2x squared, negative 5x, negative 6 as a constant. And you're dividing by x plus 3. So the way that they traditionally do it is to say negative 3. Bring down the 1. Negative 3 by 1 is negative 3. Add these, and you get 2 plus negative 3, that's negative 1. Negative 3 by negative 1 is positive 3. Add these, negative 5 plus 3 gives you negative 2. Negative 3 by negative 3, negative 3 by negative 2 is positive 6. You add these, and what you get is negative 6 plus 6 is 0. So the answer you get is 1x squared. Okay, we got it. Minus 1x minus 2, remainder 0. Alright, so we have 0 as the remainder. So we show it by the remainder theorem here. Then we did that again by long division and then by synthetic division. Alright, is the divisor a factor of the dividend? Explain. It is. Why? Because the remainder is 0. Remember, if you say, for example, you divide 15 by 3. How many 3s you have in 15? There are 5. Remainder is 0. Because 3 goes into 5 directly without leaving a remainder. It is a factor. 3 goes into 15 directly without leaving a remainder, so it is a factor. Right? If you had a case where you say 16 over 3, 3 into 16 was 5, the remainder is 1. 3 is not a factor of 16 because you have a remainder when you divide. Alright? So when you have a factor, a division by a factor, you have remainder 0. Alright. So x plus 3 is actually a factor. Now, you're asked to completely factorize. So what you get here is when you divide x cubed plus 2x squared minus 5x minus 6 by x plus 3, the answer you get is x squared minus x minus 2. So far, you know that x cubed plus 2x squared minus 5x minus 6, x cubed plus 2x squared minus 5x minus 6 is equal to x plus 3 times x plus 3 times, and it's times x squared minus x minus 2. That's partially factorized. To completely factorize everything, you're going to need to factorize this. It's a quadratic expression here, so you can use the quadratic method. You can use the AC method. Alright, if you don't remember the AC method, you are going to have to look back at factorizing quadratic expressions, all right? Now in this case, a is 1, c is -2, and b is -1. 1 times -2 is -2. What are two numbers that multiply to give -2 and they add to give -1? Let's see. If you try -1 and 2, they multiply to give -2. -1 times 2 is -2, but they add to give +1. So you're going to have to switch the signs, make 2 the negative. 1 by -2, they multiply to give -2. 1 plus -2, they add to give -1. So the numbers are 1 and -2. So to factorize the quadratic expression here, at one end you have x squared, at the other end you have -2. In the middle, you split the minus x into positive 1x minus 2x. Factorize the x squared plus x. You have x outside the bracket, x plus 1 inside the bracket. You factorize it -2x minus 2. Ensure that what you have in the bracket is the same thing as the x plus 1. So you have -2 outside the bracket. Is going to be x plus 1 indeed inside the bracket. So what you have here is going to be x plus 1 times x minus 2. So it's completely factorized now. What you can say here is that x cubed plus 2x squared minus 5x minus 6 is equal to x plus 3, x plus 1, x minus 2. Completely factorized. You see that? Now, let's do one last thing here. Is this really correct? If we have x plus 3, x plus 1, x minus 2, do these really multiply out to give x cubed plus 2x squared minus 5x minus 6? Let's try. X die x gives you x squared, x times 1 give you plus x. 3 by x will give you plus 3x. 3 by 1 will give you 3. Alright? So this is saying x squared plus 4x plus 3. And we're going to multiply that by x minus 2. Alright? So that's what we have so far. Then when you multiply this by x minus 2, what do we get? We have x squared by x give you x cubed. Alright? X squared by -2 give you minus 2x squared. 4x by x will give you 4x squared. Okay. 4x by -2 will give you -8x. Alright. 3 times x will give you plus 3x. Then 3 by -2 will give you -6. Alright. So you have x cubed minus 2x plus 4x will give you a positive 2x, so plus 2x, alright, squared, it's minus 2x squared plus 4x will give you 2x squared, negative 8x plus 3x will give you a negative 5x minus 6. Alright, let's check it up here. What we have is x cubed, alright, plus 2x squared minus 5x minus 6. Okay, good. So it does work out. So it's correct. Now, it's what you have here is that x cubed plus 2x squared minus 5x minus 6 equals x plus 3, x plus 1, x minus 2. Alright, now a final word here. You see that when you did the division, you got 0 for the remainder. This deals with the what is called the factor theorem. We'll look at this factor theorem in the next video, so I'll see you.